Presented by the Henning family.
Hooray, it's Saturday!
Shouted Duffy McGoon as she bounced out of bed. She raced into the family room and turned on the television. Duffy called her mother from the kitchen. "Come and eat your breakfast."
Not now, Mom.
Duffy called back.
I'm busy watching television.
"Oh, Duffy," sighed her mother, "you watch television every Saturday. Why don't you do something different today?"
No thanks.
Duffy said.
Television is exciting. Nothing exciting ever happens to me in real life. That's why I always watch television.
"You have it all backwards," said her mother. "Nothing exciting ever happens to you because all you ever do is watch television,"
Hey, Duffy.
called her dad.
Want to go fishing? Want to go fishing with me today?
No, thank you.
Answered Duffy.
I'd rather watch this cartoon about a fish. That way I won't get wet or catch a cold.
And you'll never catch a real fish that way, said Dad.
"Duffy," called her big sister, "I'm going up in the hills today to hike. Want to come with me?"
Not today.
Answered Duffy.
I want to watch this cartoon about squirrels in a park.
"You'll never see a real squirrel that way,"
Mommy.
said her sister. "Duffy," called her mother, "want to help me in the garden today? It's a beautiful day outside."
No, thank you,
said Duffy.
I want to watch this show about how a seed grows.
"You'll never grow a real plant that way," said her mother, and went outside. Duffy was glad when her mother went into the yard. Now she was alone in the house, and she could watch television in peace. But then the doorbell rang. It was Doug, Duffy's friend.
Hey, Duffy, let's go to the park and play ball today.
Not today.
Said Duffy.
I might miss the big game that's on television later today.
You'll never get on the team that way.
Called Doug as he went out the door. Now Duffy could watch television and not be disturbed. But then, ding dong, the doorbell rang again.
Come in,
shouted Duffy, never taking her eyes off the television.
Howdy, partner.
Called a cowboy, stepping in the door.
There's a cat standing headed toward the supermarket. Will you help us stop it? We need someone to ride with us and help us turn the cow around.
No thanks,
said Duffy.
I want to see the end of this cowboy show.
She hardly noticed when the cowboy hurried out the door. "Duffy, Duffy!" called a voice from the kitchen. A clown came running into the room.
Your mom sent me in to ask you for help. An elephant has escaped from our circus and he's lost in this neighborhood. Will you help us find him?
Not now,
said Duffy.
I want to see the cereal commercial first.
I don't have time to wait,
said the clown and raced out the front door. The clown nearly bumped into a beautiful lady in a long velvet dress. She rushed into the room and fell at Duffy's feet. On her head was a golden crown. She looked very scared. Help me, she cried. "The wicked witch is chasing me. She wants to turn me into a frog. Please hide me."
Not here,
answered Duffy.
I don't want a witch running in here while I'm trying to watch television. Try next door.
Help, help, cried the princess as she ran out the kitchen door. Suddenly there was a big rumbling noise outside. It was so loud that Duffy had to turn up the television so she could hear it over the noise. Then the noise stopped, and a strange creature in a space suit floated into the room.
Raining! I am from the planet Pinsnap.
Hissed the strange creature.
We are looking for a human who would like to visit our planet and tell us about Earth.
Not me!
Said Duffy.
I don't want to miss my favorite space program.
Too bad,
Said the space creature. It floated back outside, and in a few moments Duffy heard its rocket ship take off again. Then Duffy got up and locked the front door. Now no one could get in to disturb her. All day she sat in front of the television and watched. Late that evening, her father came home.
Time to turn off the television, Duffy.
Called her dad.
All right!
Said Duffy as she switched off the set.
Come and see the fish I caught,
Said Dad.
said Dad. Look at the rocks I found, and I took some pictures of a real bass, said her big sister. They're the sister.
A real elephant came into our garden today, said her mother. I guess it had escaped from a circus. A clown came and rode it away.
It sounds like we all had exciting days,
Said Duffy's father.
How about you, Duffy?
Duffy just shrugged.
Nothing exciting ever happens to me.
She said.